I got one last question about Detroit before we jump into this shit. So you from Detroit. You say you're in your 40s, right?
Yes, sir.
But you obviously very in tune with what the fuck is going on right now. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be.
So you being a music head, I want to know, and we're not gonna go back to Motown, but let's say from '85 to present day, who is the original put on? Who is the original pioneer? Who is the motherfucker that came through and said this is Detroit and this how you gonna feel?
I mean, we've had so many.
Original though, is it Trick
Marvin
Trick?
Gaye. Marvin Gaye was from Detroit.
Oh,
he died in Detroit.
Get the fuck out of here! I did not know Marvin Gaye was from. I thought he was from Philly.
Nope, he was from nigga. We got a bunch of. Before we get to Trick Trick and the rap shit, we had the Winans. You know what I'm saying? Their whole family's from Detroit. And they still there.
They from Detroit?
Absolutely.
Bruh.
Detroit's history is...
And
they're
I'm
still
a big
there.
BB&CC
They're still
fan.
there. They're kids, you know what I'm saying? Nigga was singing with Puffy and the shit. I Need a Girl. They're all there. Mario and them.
Mario Winans.
They're all there. The Winans are there. They got churches. They're active in the community. So
that's a big family name.
Before we even get to, present day, Trick Trick, that's the homie. Shout out to Trick Trick.
Damn, that's old to us. Yeah,
Willie J.
Before we get to Trick Trick,
my boy who sells weed, because weed legal. So in Detroit we got some. You can go wherever you want and get the best weed. My nigga Giraffe Head, that's his name of his weed. Willie J. Peso. Shout out to him. Every time I come to Atlanta, damn near he's with me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, shout out to Willie J.
Peso. Yeah. Al Nuke, that's the homie too. He's from Detroit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we always, the pipeline is there. But if you really want to talk about who puts on for Detroit currently, that definitely ain't Eminem.
No. Okay.
It definitely ain't Eminem. That's one thing I'll tell you.
We gonna do currently.
Big Sean does more for the city of Detroit.
Hey, this Ziploc Mo, man. That nigga is not holding back on Eminem motherfucking ass,
Eminem ain't done shit for niggas.
Hey, that's crazy, bro,
Eminem
because got a voice.
And he ate off of it.
Ain't nobody gonna say
cool.
that because
I don't care. What's he gonna do?
Niggas is
Cancel
scared.
Me?
They scared to come in
Eminem gonna cancel me and they can't stop my bag.
They see what he did to Benzino, so niggas will say.
Benzino did that to himself. Nigga. Shout out to Benzino's daughter, though.
Yeah.
She's fine.
That motherfucking Mo, man. Yeah,
I like
niggas
daughter.
is scared of Eminem, bro.
I'm not scared of nobody.
You motherfucking right.
I'm not scared of any
You
Donald Trump.
Motherfucking right, nigga.
Joe Biden, anyone. I'm not
Fuck
scared of Hamas or the Jews or nothing. Nigga, none of this shit.
Yeah.
Like, my money's not gonna stop. I'm not gonna come out and say no offensive shit and offend a whole community. You feel me? I'm not gonna be like fuck blacks or fuck gays or fuck this
Of
or
course,
fuck
of
because
course.
that's stupid.
But you stand for what you stand for.
Yeah, I stand on my principles. You know what I'm saying?
That's some real
like
shit,
I told
man.
my wife, if my son was gay, I would be upset.
Mm-hmm.
But I love the nigga.
Of course.
It's not like we just animals around
Nah,
here.
yeah.
You feel me?
I got a gay brother.
I don't want a nigga
Yeah.
to be gay.
Yeah.
I want him to have a
At
family
least
and
experience it.
But,
Yeah, you feel me?
You know,
If this is just what you choose.
if my daughter was over there scissoring, fuck it.
Yeah.
I love you. Bring your little
Gay
girlfriend, girlfriend, stud or whatever. Bring her over to
get some of this good food.
It's all good. Like
Yeah.
this is in the black community. They try to make us out to be intolerant, but we're really more accepting. Like I seen a video.
We're too accepting.
I seen a
if you
video
ask me, bro.
online.
We're too nice.
I swear. On Twitter, it was a girl getting bullied, a little white girl
Okay.
getting beat up. She was like a Chinese girl getting beat up by a big ass white girl, and a black girl came out of nowhere and started beating the bully up. And then I'm like, well, why do we gotta come? Because nobody comes to our defense.
Nobody.
If we getting bullied,
Nobody.
nigga gonna sit there and watch it. But she was saving the day.
And the parents will still tell her that stay away from that black
Oh
girl.
no, they tell her like this was
Stay away from that black girl.
That black girl, she violent.
Yeah.
But she saved.
She saved your daughter though.
She cut that shit out. She nipped it in the bud. So, I've been in public school and private school when I was younger.
Okay.
And, it seemed like black folks are really like we don't bully no gays,
Right.
no special ed,
Right.
disabilities.
Right.
White kids do that.
We don't pick
We
on
don't
the
pick on
homeless.
the weak.
Do you feel me? We don't do
We
that
pick
shit.
on each other though.
Hey, that's the thing.
But you strong too.
Yeah.
I might pick on you, but I'm not gonna pick on
We
the
so
nigga
nice
who's-
to the white person, to the Chinese person, to this person. Come on in our community, set up
We
your
let them
thing.
on in. Like you said, we too accepting.
Put your
sometimes.
crab world right here.
Yeah,
Put your
open your
beauty
shop.
shop right here. Put your
Real-
liquor store right
Get
here.
all
We
your
gonna spend money. Now, a nigga pull up with a food truck, like, we ain't fucking with him. Oh,
Drive your black ass out to the suburbs in your little food truck and see how much action you get. The
Yeah.
white folks ain't fucking with you.
Yeah, they ain't fucking with it.
Now you come to the hood and pop that bitch up on.
We gonna give you something.
Yeah, we gonna support our own, and we gonna support other motherfucking
We
cultures.
support the
and
other
we support
motherfuckers
everything.
so much, though, bro.
The black folks on Black Friday. I used to think Black Friday was a thing for black people. At first.
It is.
But it is. But I used to be like, that's just for us.
Yeah.
Because that's all I see out at Best Buy and
Right, trying to get a deal.
niggas falling over each other trying to get a
get a
goddamn deal. Nigga, I don't need no deal.
Fuck that deal, you feel me? That's what I'm saying. So look. So back to the question. Let me ask you. You can give me present day and you can give me pioneer. We just gonna do rap. We ain't doing no R&B or
Right.
none of that. Who is the pioneer of Detroit and who is putting on right now for Detroit? Who's the original? You gotta pick one.
The first.
Is it payroll? Is it motherfucking
Even
trick?
before payroll.
Okay,
even
talk to
before-
me.
even
See, I don't know
Trick
before that.
Trick.
Who was the original rap boy from Detroit?
Detroit done had many niggas from AWOL.
Who's that?
That was a Detroit's most wanted. These are groups that you wouldn't even hear about.
What's the song from AWOL?
They had a
I
they had
used
a
to
song
bump
they was
this
shouting
shit.
out Coleman Young. It was like murder when I cause I'm down with AWOL and Coleman Young. I think the name of that shit was You Don't Want None of This. But AWOL, Dice, there's a nigga from Detroit named Dice. Boss was from Detroit.
AWOL is AWOL.
AWOL. AWOL. And there was a group that really did back before it was hard to get nationally recognized out of Detroit. That's the one thing I will say. After Eminem came out, the spotlight was on the D.
It was, bro.
And
it was
more talent and more deals and more opportunities. But
So they felt like a white boy had to come through and do this shit.
this is the but. You supposed to go back and get some niggas, and bring them with you.
I mean, he had Proof and all them.
Proof died.
The weird ass niggas. from
Bizarre.
B12,
He did,
yeah.
but they never blew. I know them niggas still.
Yeah.
Runyon Ave boys and them. I know Bizarre and all of them. They're not poor or nothing, but
Yeah, they not where they need to be, where they should have been. Fucking
compared
with
to Eminem,
50 Cent.
now they're not gonna say it. I'll say it for him.
Yeah, compared to
Eminem's
50
a
Cent,
billionaire, damn near,
he is for sure.
and they're thousandaires.
Yeah,
Now that's to a nigga
Obi
who never
Trice.
had shit. Fuck Obi Trice. He's a bitch. He's a bitch.
Nah.
You leave that in the interview too. He's a bitch. He
You don't
shot
want
my
me to
nephew.
cut that?
Obi Trice got beat up by a nigga who was 17 and shot him in his leg because he couldn't win the fight. And that nigga who he shot was my nephew.
Oh, come on, Obi.
My real
Come
nephew.
on. Nah,
Yes.
yo-
So
your sister's son or your brother?
no, my best friend's
So yeah, your
son.
nephew. Yep,
I've known the nigga since he was a baby.
that's your brother. then,
He's a
yeah.
bitch. So that go. And you know, I can't speak on nobody else. Royce and all them, and I don't know them niggas personally. I do know I know them niggas, but I haven't had too many interactions. But I've
Royce
interacted.
is from Detroit, huh?
Royce 5'9", Bizarre, con artist. It's a couple niggas from the D12 group that still is around.
12, that's what they
Conniva,
call.
you feel me? They're around. The
But
only
why-
nigga who's not here is Proof.
But I'm saying, why them niggas ain't where they supposed to be? You fuck
Because
with Eminem. You fuck with Eminem, bro. You fuck with Eminem.
He didn't really put niggas in a position to be successful. Like he opened the door, kinda. The same shit, you know, like Jeezy. Not to knock him, but Jeezy will let a nigga get in the door, but he don't want him to surpass him. So, you know, like Gotti and Ross and Gucci, they're different type of CEOs. They're really trying to put you in a position.
Wayne too.
Absolutely. Back in the day when Wayne was dropping all
Gotti
them-
too.
Gotti for sure. That's why I said Gotti is trying. But the deals that you sign, you got to be wary of. Not that I know what the paperwork is, but I know Jeezy was signing niggas to deals, and Blood Ross said it. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the whole CT. I've been around Jeezy for years. Blood Ross said it. He said that nigga made me wait 18 months to drop some shit, and then instead of dropping it, he just released me from my contract on the 18th month of
What the fuck?
And like, nigga, I couldn't even speak on nothing.
I'm hearing a lot of bad shit about Jeezy, man. I be hoping that shit ain't true because the nigga was a fan,
Niggas looked
bro.
up to Jeezy. Niggas loved
looked up to
Jeezy.
Jeezy, boy.
Niggas looked up to BMF. I'm affiliated with mad niggas in BMF.
What side of town they from?
They really
Southwest T and
Southwest. They're from Southwest. They're really not from a particular side. Now BMF was all.
And them niggas grew up in a 2-parent home.
It's all through Detroit right now. Still popping. You know what I'm saying? I know Lil Meech. Nigga Lil Meech.
Shout
like
out
my
Lil Meech, man. Ain't Lil
like
Meech.
my nephew.
He from out there in Florida though, ain't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he
yeah.
in Detroit.
Yeah. Okay.
He he come to Detroit and his mama there and all that. I used to play Call of Duty with Lil Meech. And that nigga was cold. And this why I'm not gonna never talk shit about Lil Meech. I don't care what he does. He was taking his cousin's groceries in and all that. That's what he say. That's what it is.
His cousin.
That's what it is.
Man, why the fuck do they give a fuck anyway? Let the
People
nigga,
got no lives,
nigga's a young nigga. Let him do his thing.
You know.
Fuck doing matter.
We was playing Call of Duty together.
Okay.
And I got close with Meech while we was playing Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And this is what's so crazy. I haven't talked to the nigga since because it kind of fucked me up. He called me. My nephew got killed in Detroit. Paid Will.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Paid Will. He died.
Rest in peace, Paid Will, man.
Called me and told me. He's like, they just killed Paid. I'm like, bitch, how do you know? I'm in Detroit. And I didn't even hear. But you know how this shit is with the streets. He getting word because he tapped in. They're like, damn, they killed Paid. He called me. I was like, nigga, I didn't hear that. Nigga, that
so you ain't even believing it?
No, I'm like, bitch, you don't know. You're not even here.
You ain't here. What you talking about?
He like, nah.
You called that phone going to voicemail?
I called Paid brother. And nigga like, yeah, it's true. He was crying after that day. Damn, that really fucked me. Sorry, you know, this the game now.
Yeah. He
got
killed in Detroit? He got killed in Detroit?
Yeah, he got killed in Detroit. But when I was living in Dallas, I lost a lot of niggas down there to this shit.
Yeah, Dallas
niggas started
place.
Overdosing. You know, Lil Pooh, that was my best friend, nigga. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for Lil Pooh. I wouldn't even be here. Lil Pooh took me to another level with the blog shit and with the Instagram shit. And he took me and introduced me to Dow Jones, Gutter TV, several other niggas. You even.
Me, Gunplay, everybody, yeah.
Nigga, the Sauce Twins, I wouldn't know them niggas. Like, it's a lot of shit through Lil Pooh. I wouldn't have known Mo 3. He gone too, but I wouldn't know Mo 3 and C Strugs, all the I don't
Damn, dog.
Listen to Dallas music.
Dog. Damn, you said some real shit, man.
Nigga, this shit is like that. So that's why when it comes down to it, I try to embrace the niggas who embrace me. When you said, come on, Zip, let's do this interview type shit, I said, I got to. Because I might not be here.
Yeah.
You might not be here.
Exactly.
This is something to my legacy and whatever. Keep this shit for posterity. Man. Put this shit in the file. Who knows? You might be in the Smithsonian one day.
Yep.
And the nigga looking at this shit. You never know.
Exactly. And then this the only shit left from 2024 is this interview. You feel me?
This last.
That's crazy.
I don't do interviews.
I know you don't, and that's why this shit exclusive, bro.
The reason why I don't do interviews because I got legal problems. I don't need to be around no cameras. But I don't give a fuck because you my brother. You feel me? So
that's dope, man.
That's why we're doing an interview for now, and that shit gonna be. I might do another interview for another 2-3 years.
This shit epic, bro. And the only
look,
place you can get this is the Master Key Podcast, baby. Come on, man.
Tell them.
Come on, Master Key Podcast. We the only motherfuckers got Ziploc Mo in this motherfucker. The only motherfucker, man.
Yeah, I'm not doing this shit for nobody else.
Hey, so look. I ain't gonna ask you no more. It's the last time I ask you. If you don't want to tell me, you don't gotta tell me because you probably don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, man. Original Pioneer, right now, Detroit, top. Who's the originals? So before Trick, you gonna say it's AWOL. That's the original.
Detroit's Most Wanted, AWOL. Like when I was young, there was no real Detroit artists.
Detroit niggas getting money. They was like, we wasn't
on
nigga.
that rapping shit.
You know what's crazy? The nigga,
you know who's from Detroit?
Exhibit.